Hey everybody,
Hello.
welcome to Making the Hot Tag. I am Deirdre.
I'm Brendan.
And here we are for, I don't know, our millionth episode.
Yeah, I've lost count. I'll
Right.
know when I get home and edit, but for the moment, yeah, we are at episode a million.
We're here all the time,
Yeah.
is what it is. You may not have noticed, viewers at home, but I cut my hair. Yep, it's very sassy and swingy.
You know who's
And-
going to notice right away?
Your mom.
My mom.
Your mom. Hi, Brendan's mom. I hope you like my hair. So we have sort of diet popcorn because I'm trying to be better, but I have really fattening beer.
Mm-hmm.
So
A delicious beer.
A little bit of both. So Brendan, why don't you tell everybody what I'm drinking since you traveled far and wide to get it for me?
Deirdre is drinking what's called Hold On to Sunshine, another treehouse beverage.
Mm-hmm. We like
this,
our treehouse.
This one's special because it has peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
And we got it because we were working together on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And before I left, I told her I'm going to make a treehouse run. And she asked me to screen share and picked her own beer out.
I did because I didn't want to be left out. I don't like it when I'm left out.
I mean, I usually have stuff to bring.
I know,
you
but
anyway.
it was nice. All right, and you're drinking?
I'm drinking Cozy. It looks like the same, but
But it's
not.
not.
Hers is a stout, mine's a porter.
I think mine's better. But either way, cheers.
Cheers.
All right, what are we watching today?
I'm going to take a quick sip and then I'll explain.
Oh my God, this is so good.
It's like drinking a Reese's peanut butter cup, isn't it?
Yes, we should absolutely get sponsored by Treehouse. I'm just saying. So if anybody wants to forward this to Treehouse and let them know that we...
I'll tag them on Twitter.
Yeah, we absolutely should because we drink their beverages pretty regularly.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Okay, what are we watching?
So, if you've been following the last couple of episodes, we've been exploring the El Generico Kevin Steen, but Kevin feud.
Uh-huh.
Today we reached the final climax, where
Nothing like a good wrestling climax.
exactly,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the big blow off. We have skipped probably a year and a half.
But yada yada yada, sort of, right?
Yeah. So the big thing to note in this missed time is that they had a 1-on-1 match that El Generico won, which meant that Kevin retired from Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
That lasted a handful of months, and then he was reinstated. Eventually, won the Ring of Honor championship.
Every time you say Ring of Honor, I think Cone of Shame. I don't know why, but
It's the inverse.
something, yeah.
Converse.
Ring of Honor, the Cone of Shame.
Cone of Shame. And so this is a ladder match.
Oh my God. This will be my second ladder match.
Your second ladder
I
match.
think the very first episode we had was a ladder match, and
Yes,
I
it
was like,
was.
what the hell is a ladder match? And now I know. So
Yeah.
this is going to be fun.
Yeah, instead of 6 people in a ladder match, it's one versus
But,
one.
is there blood like in the last one?
Not. If there is, there's not a lot.
I didn't like that, just so you know.
You didn't.
I did not like the blood. All
Okay,
right.
I will keep that in mind.
Are we ready?
Yep.
3, 2, play. All right.
So
So here he is talking nonsense.
I kept this in because it kind of summarizes.
Now,
the
is it me or does he look heavier?
He does get pudgier. I mean, he goes on and off.
Right.
A whole bunch, but again, it's been a year and a half. He probably gained some weight.
Mm-hmm. It didn't look like he was still wearing his mother's bathing suit, though. So
Nope. He has a time frame where he has the old mom's bathing suit, but he wears a t-shirt over it.
like moms do. You know how they do that when they
Yep.
not all of them, but they go to the beach with the t-shirt over the bathing
Yeah.
suit, right?
I mean,
Until they go down to the water and they want to splash it like this, like on there.
whenever I travel to the ocean, I always had a t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Because I burn easy.
Yeah. So, all right. So what is he wearing today?
We'll find out.
Oh, again, I'm really missing the rec hall, Vets Club look. So,
I know. And I always keep that in mind, but again...
I know this is part of an art,
Right.
so we have to. But just know I'm looking forward to that again. Although, I like that the ladder is front and center. That cracks me up. Oh, he looks like he's gained a little weight too. El Generico. He was a skinny mini. Now he's, like
He's put some mass on.
now he's got a dad bod. But that. And I love the shiny glittery cape. Yes, but those curtains in the back.
Mm-hmm.
They look to like community auditions, right? Or like some type of community, like cable show that spent a little money on the curtain.
Yeah, some extra money in the production budget.
Yeah, and his outfit is definitely it has a few more flourishes to it than it has in the past. Still the silly dancing. I have a hard time taking him seriously. I just do. Where'd the ladder go?
It's still, it's in front of the audience, or in front of the stage here.
Okay, and here comes Kevin, right?
Big Bad Kev.
Big Bad Kev. Like your cousin Kev. Like your brother Kev.
I think it would be Uncle Kev.
No. It's like your cousin.
Okay.
It's like your troubled cousin. Okay, so we've moved on to, guess it's a tank top.
He looks, I think he's
wearing
jeans.
Pants, right? This is very different.
I mean, he looks a bit more svelte. I mean, not so much.
Yeah, he looks, you know what he looks like? A regular dude is what he looks like. He doesn't look like he's wearing his mom's. He does look stoned, though. What? Why?
I mean, the close up, he had you could see the belly, but when he walked out, he looked very like svelte.
Why does he have a cow on his arm?
I think it's a bull
or a steer.
Steer.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably some meaning to it.
I think it's weird. It's like cattle, right? It's like a beef industry ad on his arm. Like maybe, that stamp of...
Oh, like a brand?
Right, like where they talk about, like what rate the meat is or whatever. Like he should have one of those on the other side. Oh, I love that the referee is stuck crawling around picking up the streamer. And he's a ginger. He's being very taken advantage of. I can't understand a word the announcer's saying, by the way.
He said ladder. So in Ring of Honor, they call their ladder matches ladder wars.
Okay, what I was really suggesting is that he sounds like...
Mumble?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't really care what he was saying.
Well, I understand that now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose... Do I need to know what he's saying? I just cackled.
Yeah, you
that
did.
was such a cackle. That was so unfeminine. My apology to the viewers.
Well, you made yourself laugh. That's
I know.
what you do.
I do. I make myself laugh all the time. I'm very amused by myself. Okay, Dancy boy. Mm-hmm.
And there's a bit less dancing.
Kevin is just like wandering around looking like... Doesn't he look like he's on medication?
Yes. I mean, conceptually, he's focused because he wants to...
Does he have a ponytail?
No. I think that might be a cowlick or something.
It looks like a little, like, samurai ponytail. Now, why isn't the ladder in the middle of the ring? Because isn't the idea like they climb the ladder and pull the belt down?
Yes, but if the match starts with the ladder in the middle, I don't think it would last very long.
But that's what happened with the 6 people. It was in the middle.
Not at the start, no.
Yes, it was.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Someone review the tape.
Unless I'm wrong, in which case,
then it doesn't
just
exist.
let it go. Brendan's mom, I'm counting on you. Have my back. So send it if it is, and if it's not, let's just pretend it's never happened.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Or you
why
could lie.
did he just fall? Nobody even hit him. That didn't even make any sense.
Going high fly right off the bat.
So I liked that, but I didn't like the fakeness of the setup. Like, there's zero reason why Kevin should be on the mat right now. He knocked himself over and rolled off.
So I'll be honest, I was looking at the camera at the very beginning, so I missed exactly what happened before the jump up.
He literally just, nobody even hit him. He just flung himself on the ground, in the mat, and then rolled off to be in position for...
So I think, in theory, since Kevin is the bad guy, he rolled out of the ring as kind of like a...
No, he fell in the...
Oh, then I got nothing.
He fell in the ring and then rolled out as if he had been hit, but he wasn't.
Well, now I got hit by a ladder, so...
Well,
Wow.
To destroy Kevin Steen once and for all.
I love a good ladder smack. Ooh.
I think you gave him the bird as he fell. As you can tell, I haven't seen this in forever.
Oh, I love a good punch. I like it when they punch. I don't know why.
What about an eye rake?
I don't like that. That makes me very uncomfortable. Even the phrase eye rake, nobody should ever say that. That's a terrible phrase.
Interesting.
No, the ladder's gone. Oh, there's more than one ladder.
Yes.
What, just in case a ladder breaks? I don't understand.
Well, yeah, in case the ladder breaks, it's kind of a cool visual to have ladders around, a lot of ladders around the ring.
Okay. So maybe at some point, are we predicting that they'll each hold the ladder and attack each other with the ladder?
That's a good possibility.
I feel like, stabbing with the ladder.
Right in the butt.
Ooh. Good thing he's wearing... Those aren't jeans.
Oh, those are long shorts.
Those are long shorts and, boots. That's a weird look. Ooh. I like the chin lift. I like the lifting of the headbutt.
Into the move that shall not be named.
Right, we're not saying it again. Oh. All of that, up in their nose, in their mouth, in their eyes. Oh, I hate all of that. Oh, he's going to flip him. I always find this... it's hard to pick Kev up.
Correct. Kev's a big guy.
So we're just going to punch him instead.
Can he do it?
Kev is a big guy. Oh, and on the ladder.
So that's why there's more than one ladder.
Oh. That does look like it hurt, but then there's... now, you can't tell me that Generico's over-the-top, ridiculous...
Dancing on the mat.
Right, response is... But he did actually bend it.
Yeah, that's a dead ladder.
Now, the question is, were there things, weakened spots in the ladder? How they do that? They cut
No, so yeah, for tables they'll usually cut it. These are just thin aluminum ladders.
Okay.
Although in the WWE they're known to make wooden ladders and paint them silver.
Really?
Yeah. So they look aluminum, but when they break, you can see splintering.
And what is the reason for that?
Probably cheaper and quote unquote safer.
He said he wouldn't miss this chapter of
Alright.
Steen and Generico.
I feel like Kevin's done no. Well, all right. There's a kick.
He tossed El Generico into a ladder.
Right, but he's just sort of wandering around.
Exactly.
With an occasional punch or a kick. I don't see any of the
confrontation between
aerobatics, any of the...
Matt is still young.
He's going to leave final battle. One of two things.
And he seems like
he's either going to leave champion
out of it
or as a corpse. See, and the thing that Steen is alluding to, comments that
I wonder...
Oh.
Watch out.
Oh, that... Now, see, that had some pizzazz. That I enjoyed. I'm not sure whether the ladder's still there.
It's stuck on the turnbuckle.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Although I think I may have forgotten it. I had it earlier before he just did that.
Maybe something will remind you.
I haven't even drank that much. No, I really did. I had a question.
Oh.
Ouch. And now we're going to have a little spasm on the mat. See?
Yeah.
See? Like, that's ridiculous. That is unnecessary.
Now that you've pointed it out, it's going to be all I see.
Right?
I think you just ruined El Generico for
Good,
me.
because you hate it, don't you? Because it's awful.
It's bothersome now.
It is bothersome. I'm very appreciative that you think it's bothersome. Oh, I remember what I was going to ask.
Okay.
What is the rate of, like, drug use or drug abuse with wrestling people, like, in matches? Like, is that a thing? Do people talk about that?
In matches?
Well, like, he looks to me like he's on something, and I'm sure it's probably just his, like, whatever his persona that he's doing. But I'm just curious, like, in the history of wrestling, were there... Oh, there we go. Squirmy.
Right in the recap.
Were there, like, rumors or speculation?
This goes down a very dark road.
Once again, I'm eating all the popcorn, by the way.
I've had handfuls.
I'm putting it closer because I feel like
that may help.
It's too far away. Okay.
So, like, in the 70s, 80s, 90s, like, drug use was prominent. I mean...
Like recreational or like steroids?
Both.
Okay. Are we on, like, ladder 3, by the way?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We didn't tell you this was a multi-ladder event.
All ladder match.
Right? And all he does is just walk around. You should be quiet, Kev. Settle down. With your thigh-high boots. Oh, that's kind of funny. The whole moving his head around. I enjoyed that. So, So was Kevin known as somebody who
No.
drugs?
No.
Oh, you can see the mark on Generico's back. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there's an actual red mark from where I'm guessing that was from the first ladder.
The first ladder or that over the head ladder thing.
Right. Which just goes to show you, no matter how fake it is, it's still a really physical toll on your body, no matter what.
Oh my goodness.
Right. I mean, you could protect yourself so you don't break body parts, but you're still feeling aluminum ladder on your back.
Absolutely.
That Kevin Steen has for El Generico.
Is he going into the audience? What is he doing?
Maiming.
So it's...
What the hell was that, you weirdo?
Well, okay, so... A little bit of backstory, like, for the Ring of Honor fans, when you're in the front row, as you know, what you do is that you start slapping the guardrail, like the little metal thing, and you bang.
Is he fighting the El Generico fan?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
And so you slap that ROH logo thing.
So he was making somebody do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, why isn't he just using the ladder to climb and get the belt? So this will be over with.
Because for him, it's more about punishing El Generico than it is about winning.
Which, ironically, it should be the other way around, because he's the one that turned on El Generico after El Generico was so nice to him. See how I'm getting caught up in the art?
Yeah, there you go.
But this one's hard for me, because I despise the good guy. So, that had to suck.
El Generico has had blood spilled from
Can't
his
fix
body.
that.
So what do you do in this situation? So, like, Kevin's really working as the villain.
Correct.
He's correct. You're like, I'm like, what a jerk, right? And he turned his back on his partner.
Yep.
And he's wearing stupid boots. So, with long shorts. So there's, what is that? Make him, hip. Boot to the head.
Boot to the head.
Boot to the head. So he's working, but I can't root for the good guy because the good guy does that. And if you guys didn't see that little kicky
He was flailing,
move,
yeah.
he was flailing.
Oh, we got ladder 4.
4.
Oh, this one's bigger.
I'm just yellow. So this apparently is the ladder.
The ladder. The one that shall not break.
That sadistic thirst for violence.
Oh, he just hit him in the head with it. That was kind of dirty.
It's so hard, El Generico. Just
So what's your opinion on that when the good guy is a tool? So what do you... Okay, so I know there's no, like, rules, tried or true.
Right.
But what do you, Brendan, do? Like, does that mean you start rooting for the bad guy because that's fun? Or...
So it's kind of like a hierarchy. I'll usually root for... I usually play to the characters.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a good guy, if it's a clear good guy versus a clear bad guy, I'll typically just cheer the good guy, because especially in independent wrestling.
Partly that's because Brendan is a very good guy. I'm not such a good girl, so probably I'm intrigued by the bad guy. But Brendan is a very good guy, so he roots for the good guy, and that is all thanks to Brendan's mom. Right.
Thank you,
Good
Mom.
job, Brendan's mom. So you just sort of, what happens if you don't really don't like the good guy?
Then I don't have a problem cheering for the bad guy.
Okay.
But I do it in a way that it's not distracting.
What do you mean?
So, not Ring of Honor, but a lot of independents out there. When we went to Beyond,
the people who are rooting for the bad guys were like crazy.
Right. But there are kids there.
Okay.
And so I'll cheer for the bad guy. I'll get excited about it, but I'm not gonna bully a little kid because they're cheering for a good guy. I'm not gonna go that far.
Isn't Brendan awesome? By the way, ladies, he's single, so you should totally get on that, because he's like the guy I want to set up with all my best friends. So, just saying. Now he's blushing. Isn't that cute?
Very much blushing.
Okay. All right, back to the
I wasn't
water dodge.
expecting that one.
I know, but just, you keep saying super cute, nice guy things. I can't, pretend that you're not saying them. All right, look at Generico now. He's climbing, he's King Kong climbing what is King Kong climb? The Empire State Building?
Empire State Building.
Okay, the Empire State. Look at him. There are rungs. You don't have to climb up.
It is bothersome that he climbed up 2 rungs and tried to reach for the title. That was still 20 feet above his head.
Yeah.
You're making me be annoyed by El Generico.
Ruined El Generico. He's annoying. I think more so than anybody you've shown me. Truly.
I think that's true.
I feel like he takes the fake stuff.
Wow, a piece of the ladder landed in the...
That was awesome. He takes the fake stuff, which we're willing to suspend our disbelief in, and he makes it really hard to just suspend your disbelief. So, now they're crawling around a ring filled with ladders. Oh, is he still reaching for the belt? All right.
I think he was reaching for the rope.
Somebody needs to slap him. That's why he wears the mask. Not because of any Mexican wrestling lore. It's because he knows everybody wants to slap him in the face. So he's covering his face.
So that when he goes to his car at the end of the night, nobody
recognizes him. Mm-hmm. That's why you should think twice about that beard. Oh. Somebody has told him that this inverted little, back bend thing he does looks good in the ring.
Yeah, that's probably...
Because it's all he's done this entire time. I'll give him credit for taking the ladders to the back. He's, covered in marks. But the rest of the nonsense... And see, Kevin's actually... Although Kevin's going up 1 rung at a time instead of the every other rung, so he looks kind of like an old lady. So
it's a wrestling troupe that you have to climb the ladder slowly. Even though...
Yeah, but you could still do it slowly and do every... there's something about doing... That's like going up a staircase and going step, step, steps instead of going every stair. You could still do it slowly. He's making himself look handicapped. And why did he come back down? Just go get the friggin' belt.
Because Generico was getting in the ring.
Steen's coming on out. Wait a minute now. Steen realizing. Oh, not again. Oh!
Once again, right up against the crowd, right? You know, it would be fun if he threw him up against the fan that's dressed like him.
Kevin Steen
That would be.
demanding,
What's he doing now?
practically begging El Generico to just stay down.
Oh, shit.
Oh, all right. This looks dangerous and well
Is not
planned.
opposed to not just
Could
maiming
end
a
very
person,
poorly.
Mm-hmm.
but if he has to,
Generico has been
kill
taking
a man
a ladder to the back all day.
that Ring of Honor title. Now what Steen has.
Olay, indeed.
Oh no.
Looks like he's coming down on him.
Right on the tush.
Well,
We went this long without any.
All right, but that looks very much like
Right.
a glory hole situation.
Are
Sorry.
you calling it a glory hole because he's wearing a mask?
Kevin Steen decides to go with another. Every time
I don't think we should continue to talk about that.
Alright, fair enough.
Sorry, Brendan's mom.
Not yet.
Are they climbing underneath? What is happening?
No, he's trying to find something.
So you know what would be funny? If they both just climbed underneath and then stuff came like shooting out, but we didn't see like them. It would be like a Looney Tunes cartoon. All right.
Well, they should both go under the ring, and then El Generico comes out with Kevin's tank top.
Oh my
and
god,
shorts.
hilarious. And boots. What is all of that like?
The streamers from earlier.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it was like, oh, it's a table. It's a table. Because there's always a banquet table. I have popcorn in my cleavage. I dropped it down there. Sorry.
I think it's happened before.
I know, but I'm sorry.
Should be its own bit.
I have to empty my bra and I take all that. I think it's hilarious that there's a random banquet table always under the ring.
I think we discussed this before.
I know, but it makes no sense. It's just silly.
Oh.
It would be really funny if he just opened it, set it up, and everybody started having dinner or
You
something.
just start selling merchandise.
Right, right. Or like putting up pizza. I feel like
Is he stacking it? Oh, someone's gonna die.
that looks precarious and dangerous.
You see a murder on TV.
And I don't know why. Generico's crawling to the ladder. He still has hope. Like, he doesn't see Kevin just sitting there watching him.
Mocking him.
Mocking him. Like, you're just getting ready for him to get halfway up and then just ping him off. Ooh.
And now Generico realizes what Kevin Steen
And there goes that ladder. Like, the fact that he had his back turned to him the entire time that he was building that.
Right.
Very convenient. Kevin has all the time in the world.
No.
That was fun. And this is fun. This is
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
There's a twist, right?
I mean, that was the only way Kevin could have gone over.
Wow. Foiled by his own contraption.
How did Generico... Now, you made it so that Generico rolling to the other side of the ring is bothering me now.
Good. I'm glad. Because Generico was foolish.
He's just pointing.
What? Is he escaping out into the... Who are those people?
I wish I could point somewhere and just have 4 men run after something.
What are they doing? Oh, my shoulder. Oh, I was getting a little head rub.
We're getting something?
Kevin's crawling. There's a lot of... Oh, it's a new ladder.
It's ladder number 5.
I like the colors of this one best.
Orange.
This is my favorite ladder.
Because it reminds you of Halloween.
No, I like the orange and yellow mix. I think it's fun. By the way, Brendan may not have cleavage to collect popcorn in, but there's a whole pool of it right here next to his body. So this is what was collecting next to Brendan. I'm putting it back in the bowl and...
Wow, this is...
Yep.
That's weird.
Yep.
Alright.
Now nobody knows what's Brendan's hip popcorn. Could be any of it.
Oh my god, that ladder is...
That one's taller.
That one's huge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the belt is like way up there.
I can see it. I'm not sure the other ladders would have reached it. So
No.
he's taking too long to set it up. Doesn't he know that Kevin will be up and about in no time and that he should really
Wait a minute now.
This has got a bigger A-frame, too.
Steen right
Oh,
above
give
us.
him a little boot to the head to keep him out of the way.
Oh, no. Top rope brainbuster.
No, he isn't. He couldn't. He wouldn't. Yes.
Wow.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Walked right into that.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh.
Didn't see that table get stood up though.
No. No, it wasn't set up. It's the broken one that he was already on.
Oh.
It's broken in the exact same place. It was just like a pile of rubble over to the side.
Yeah, you
He's
noticed?
not flailing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the more he gets hurt, the more he's actually
Right, the
hurt.
less he flails. That's how we know.
There is no way
I think
Generico
this
will be able to
particular
continue.
match has got to send him to the hot tub for sure.
The hot tub or the ice.
The ice bath.
Ice bath,
Right.
yeah.
Used that very maneuver to secure his Ring
Or
of
the
Honor
ice bath
world
and the hot
title
tub.
on numerous occasions.
Look at how red
Wow,
his
that
back
back is
is.
red.
Wow.
And on the final battle
Oh, and there goes Cav,
of 2012,
crawling his way
will
up
that
the ladder.
seal El Generico's
Right. I mean, as exhausted as he can be, it still wouldn't take an hour and a half to.
He looks like somebody who should be riding on a rascal.
Kevin Steen now going to the top.
Right? Like he's taking each step like one, like,
Does it have the little honk honk horn?
yes, yes.
He needs to climb higher.
And he
Will
rides
be
it
able
through
to
Disney
reach back
World.
and get the belt. Generico is back in the ring.
I don't know if you guys know, but in
Generico,
Disney World there's like
unbelievable.
packs of rascal riders, like a
there?
motorcycle. Yes.
Generico is back on his feet
Mhm.
after being sent
Come
to the
on, you
table.
can get it.
My God, how does he
Oh
do
yeah,
it?
see how much taller that ladder is? That doesn't seem fair.
Generico
Beating
uses the
him with
ladder as a
one
battle
ladder so he can fall down the
ram.
other
Steen
one.
is down.
Oh, and they're both up at once. I feel like, oh, we're gonna get all of them.
A triple.
This looks like a Ringling Brothers aerial act. I feel like somebody could do a flip off of something.
It's a parkour set. You do a front flip
parkour.
off the big ladder, land on the yellow one.
Kevin definitely looks like a parkour king. Actually, all kidding aside, El Generico looks like he could do parkour.
I'm pretty sure that's
For sure.
that's how we got to this venue.
Really?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny. Can you imagine pictures of like a Spider-Man movie, like flipping? I want an explanation for that tattoo. You need to look it up at some point.
I will.
Through the meat grinder.
I remember reading about it.
Because he's not covered in tattoos. He just has that. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that ladder didn't have any give.
Oh. So, Kevin set up the table thing and ended up falling on his own, and then Generico set up that, and then he fell on his own. So each of them a victim of their own
Contraptions.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The never-ending climb. Kevin looks like King Kong for sure.
Oh, they just released King Kong versus Godzilla.
That. I bet you can't wait.
I cannot wait.
Mm.
I mean, the trailer looked great.
Oh, here we go.
That was fun.
Countered by Generico.
I've enjoyed so little of the, like, that was good. That was really good. All right, Generico, you might actually get me on your side. Maybe. Just don't oh, see? Now, look at him.
Yeah, I wish
Right?
I wish I didn't do
Like,
that.
right! Just freaking climb it. Like, what with the reaching and the flipping of the head ribbon. That's just silly. You know you can't reach it from halfway up the ladder.
And the ladder isn't even right under the belt.
Right?
Slowly he climbs, but Steen is there to cut him off.
Now they just look like little kids. Like the pulling on. Okay, that was fun. Oh! Balanced on the. Yes! Okay, I appreciated that. Okay, but did you see Kevin fell for no reason? If you went back and looked at that,
I saw
they're
it.
counting on you, focusing on Generico doing the thing, and acting as if like they both. That was manufactured totally by him. That's what he did at the beginning of the match.
Okay.
Like he created a fall based on nothing.
That is what we are witnessing, and that is what we are experiencing firsthand here at the
I
Hammerstein
feel
Ball
like
in the New York City League.
we've got an erector set going, right? Or like tinker toys.
Yeah.
Got that
And
ladder from the
eventually
outside.
we're going to have like a whole,
Well, yeah.
like a habit trail.
Now what?
Wow, he is really making an erector set here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I had one
another
where you
layer
built a windmill when I was a
of
kid.
brutality
This is
now.
looking a little bit like that.
This looks like a windmill.
A little bit.
I only
Like
Cheddar
the set
don't
of
think
Don
this is
Quixote.
gonna- Well, he's trying to join the halves together. Is he going to need the? Is he going to need the?
What was the purpose of that? Was he going to climb the two middle pieces? Like what?
the
I
title
don't
down?
understand.
I don't even think he's worrying about the title anymore.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't make a whole lot
It
of
does.
sense.
It makes
but-
zero sense.
Again, the title doesn't
I mean, it's a cool
matter.
visual.
Somebody's
Well,
gotta get
notice
the
how
fighter.
quickly he got up those.
But
But yet he can't go up the regular actual steps. Alright. Can you do it like a big boy now? Oh, and he's going to go on the other one. I wanna see them, like, gladiators, right?
yeah,
Oh,
this
they
is
need
like they're
those-
jousting.
I was going to say they need those giant Q-tip things trying to knock each other off. I feel like Generico's got the upper hand when it comes to balance, but I could be wrong.
Well, just remember, Kevin put the second ladder up, in the second vertical or horizontal ladder in there.
Mhm. That's true.
Oh, blatant blow. Just like
This
3
is
years ago,
a
what
really
started
good
this
visual.
whole thing. No. Oh,
Okay,
no.
yeah, that's...
Oh!
He had to know he was going to hurt himself at the same time.
But I think the pain that he will feel is less than what he just gave to Generico.
I don't know. His back is the one against the broken... that looked really genuinely painful
Yes,
for
it did.
everybody involved.
Kevin
I find
Steen.
myself just hoping somebody's going to grab the belt at this point, so...
Well, after that
Okay,
move,
there we
that
go.
was definitely a match ender right there.
Mhm.
Kevin
Mhm.
Steen. Generico motionless. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Steen.
Wow.
Kevin Steen has done it. Kevin Steen has retained the Ring of Honor World Title. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner
I don't know how I
of
feel about this
Honor World
match.
4 and
In what way?
still Ring of Honor World Champion, Kevin Steen.
I don't like either one of them.
Reason why,
You know, but for a moment, Generico almost had you.
For a moment.
For a moment, he almost had you.
Almost, but that was because he stopped flailing. And I'm going to say I'm quite pleased with myself. Oh, that looks really cool in slow motion. I'm really pleased with myself for sort of ruining it for you. I know it's not nice, but I'm a little pleased.
The fight put up by
Um,
Generico. What a warrior.
So,
Fought to the bitter end.
unfulfilling when you don't like either one of them.
Okay.
But I really appreciated the aesthetics of the ladders at the end.
I think that visual at the end is kind of like the iconic visual of Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
In like the 8 years since then, it's always been like their main thing.
So if I could have had my dream ending to this, somebody from the audience jumps into the ring, races up the side of the ladder, grabs the belt. And the two of them are left like exactly like that. Just lolling on the broken ladders. And somebody else goes up the other side of that orange ladder, comes over the top, grabs it, runs around the room like a monkey. That would have been my dream ending to this.
And Ring of Honor is like, there's nothing we can do. He's
Yeah.
the champion.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. How fun would that be?
That would be a very interesting twist.
Brendan's mom, I'd like to know your take on that. Whether you would agree.
You know what she's gonna say? It's gonna be my son that runs it and becomes champion.
Yes. Good idea. All right. Well, on that note,
So overall, I have a feeling I know what you feel about the entire feud. I feel like it didn't hit as much as I wanted it to.
Probably because, so it just really goes to show about the likability, even if somebody's a villain, right? Certain villains you sort of root for likability. So all kidding aside, neither one of them won me over. And I think that it's crucial that somebody tap into either a likability factor or they tap into something you identify with them as the villain, in order for you to follow along with them.
Now, are you saying that in terms of someone like you who's new to the game?
Yeah, I think really
Because-
for anything. I mean, like even a seasoned wrestling person might watch it all the way through, where somebody new wouldn't. But
Right.
that doesn't mean that they get the same level of enjoyment over it, or would rewatch it, or I think it really speaks to even a villain needs to have a level of likability, or I don't know, that you're either rooting hard for them or against them. And I felt they were both sort of ambiguous and had annoying things about them.
Okay.
That's all.
No, that's fair. And I didn't, obviously there wasn't enough time to play 2 years worth of matches, so I tried to pick.
I don't think it would have mattered, honestly.
You're probably right. I don't think it would, because for the in between was mostly the same.
Yeah, I mean, I just think
nothing would have changed.
Yeah, I just find them, I don't know, milk toast, right? Give me a reason to root, right? Give me a reason to root. So, yeah. On that note, we'll say goodbye. Especially since I've eaten most of the popcorn. I've got a lot of beer left to go, but that's okay because we'll shoot a next episode, and
We have plenty of time.
I'll have
to
plenty
take
of
care
time
of that.
to take care of the rest of that. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.